What's good, YouTube? Andre here with the DM Network. Y'all, today I want to talk a little bit about Dragon Ball Game Project Z, but also I want to talk about Super Dragon Ball Hero. So stay tuned.
I am Prince Vegeta. Kneel for your god.
So before we get into the video, y'all, if you could please hit the subscribe button. It's completely free. Doesn't cost you anything at all, and it helps us to continue doing what we enjoy doing and making content. So I'm gonna start out with Super Dragon Ball Heroes because y'all, at first I was like, nah, that game doesn't look appealing to me. It looked complicated, more or less. There's so many intricacies that goes into it. Similar to Xenoverse 2, with the carousel thing, and I'll say, but I like Dokkan Battle, and I like the strategic planning in that. This game, y'all, I want to play it. I want it, and I think largely in part because it's a Dragon Ball game, and I've always gotten all the Dragon Ball games on the consoles and things like that. This one is on Nintendo Switch, and I am now sitting here 2 years from selling my Nintendo Switch, because I think it's been out for 2 years. Yes, because I was at GameStop at the time. There were no games out on it except for Link, Legend of Zelda, whatever, this and that, and I was like, I really don't want that. And I didn't have the patience to wait for games to come out on it. Pokemon wasn't out on it and all that, and I just sold it. I needed the money at the time, so I sold it. I regret that decision because I wish that I had it so that I could play this game. And a lot of people were saying, well, Andre, just, play it it's on Steam, download it to the PC. Y'all know I have laptop issues. This laptop that I have, it is not, first of all, I don't have the space to download it. Second of all, it's not going to be powerful enough to run this game. And third of all, I don't want to play it on my laptop. I want to be able to play this on the go. Well, you can play your laptop on the go, but it's not as easy as taking a Switch on the go. But also, I want to be able to play this game on my big screen, on the TV, in HD, HDR, and stuff like that, And I can't because we don't have a Switch. And I'm sitting here and I'm wondering, why did this game not come out on the PlayStation 4? I know that this game was already out in Japan, and it's extremely popular. Handhelds in themselves and mobile games are extremely popular in Japan. You really think they're popular in the US? They're even more popular in Japan. And so the game isn't coming out. It wasn't out at the time in the US. It's been out in Japan for a while. I am very interested to know as to why not put it at least on the PlayStation 4, because let's be real, the Xbox does not sell well in Japan. That's why you don't really hear them talking about it over there. It's more of an American product. But man, maybe one day we'll get lucky. It's on PC. I don't see why it couldn't be on PS4 also. I don't know if that's a Sony issue or some kind of exclusivity going on somewhere between Nintendo and Steam or something. I don't know. But I do want to play the game. And if any of y'all played it, let me know in the comment section down below how much fun you're having with the game. Now, as far as Dragon Ball Game Project Z, I don't know what else Bandai has to market. They are marketing some smaller games. I'm not going to say they're not popular titles that they're marketing right now, that they talked about at PAX and stuff like that. However, they're not games that are like famously popular, like God Eater or like Ace Combat or like Dragon Ball, for instance, or even the Naruto game, or Tekken, things like that. They don't seem to be as popular. It could just be me. I don't know. But the game comes out today. Super Dragon Ball Hero comes out today. So they'll continue to market that probably for a couple of more weeks. So I'm wondering, next week, could we potentially hear something about Dragon Ball Game Project Z, or by the end of the month? I just cannot fathom them waiting till E3 to bring this game back up, to bring up Dragon Ball Game Project Z. I'm sorry if they wait 6 months to say something about a game. That could be a good thing. It could just mean that they're, really working on the game and stuff like that. But at the same time, it makes me nervous because it's like, people are going to buy it because it's Dragon Ball. Don't get me wrong. But I did come up with a theory earlier on in some of the earlier videos where I said that, you know, I did think that they would have marketed it alongside with this because sales. That's one thing that I talked about. But with this game only coming out on Nintendo Switch and of course Steam, or PC rather, then I didn't think that it would interfere with them talking about Project Z as well. But I can see how talking about Project Z could get this game lost in the sauce. And Bandai is really trying to do something big with this because this game at first was not meant to come out over in the States. They're really, you know, if this game is a success, which it should be, because I mean they've got guys all on Twitter giving out codes. They haven't done that. I don't remember them doing that for Xenoverse. I don't remember them doing that for Fighters. I could be wrong, but I just don't remember, you know, guys on there giving out codes. They're giving out codes for this game. They want this game to be successful. They want people to play this game. And I want people to play this game. I want this game to be successful. The more successful these Dragon Ball games are, the more we will get. They are going to make what people are buying. Point blank, period. So it makes sense that they didn't market Dragon Ball Game Project Z alongside Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Be that as it may, I still, you know, I kind of thought that's the route they would have went. But now that the game is out, like I said, they'll more than likely push it for a couple of weeks. When are we going to hear about Dragon Ball Game Project Z? Bandai Namco. I know you're not listening to me. You know, I'm not Rhyme Style, Nanogenics, none of the guys that, you know, y'all are partnered with or anything like that. I don't have 100,000 subscribers or anything like that right now. But yet and still I'm wondering, you know what I'm saying? When will they talk about this game? When will we hear more about it? Are we going to have to wait till V-Jump next month to get a leak on it or something like that? Or, you know, I want to know. I am thirsty. I am hungry, starving. We don't even have a title for the game yet. And it bothers me because I have to ask the question, and I'm going to ask y'all this too. Do you think that it's getting lost in the sauce? Do you think that this game is now taking a backseat to Super Dragon Ball Heroes? Everybody's talking about that. Bandai's promoting that. You know, or they could ride it off the curtails of that. Hey, look, Super Dragon Ball Heroes, you know, they're talking about that. And then Funimation announces the 30th anniversary of Dragon Ball Z for reservation or whatever. Mind you, the thing costs $350, but that's another conversation for another day. And then in July, Dragon Ball Super is supposed to return. So at first they said it wasn't. Well, Geekdom announced that it was, and then they came back and said it wasn't. Now they're saying that it is, blase, blase, whatever. It's coming back. And also, we should have the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie coming out. So, I mean, Dragon Ball. I mean, even Gamefly was pushing Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Y'all, when they start talking about Dragon Ball Game Project Z, it is going to be a big freaking deal. And I think they're waiting until Super Dragon Ball Heroes is out. They're waiting till Broly the movie comes out, or on DVD, of course. And around Comic-Con, if Dragon Ball Super does start up in January 1st, or July 1st, I'm sorry. Comic-Con is in July. Or July and E3 is in August, I believe, somewhere in there, or vice versa, June, July, August. It's during the summer, let's just say that. Marketing for this game is going to be huge because everybody's going to be talking about Dragon Ball. Everybody's already talking about it, but we're going to be talking about it even more. So I cannot wait to hear more about this game. Hopefully, man, we get a screenshot of something, y'all, next week or something. You know what I'm saying? Before the end of April, a screenshot, just, you know, something, a title. And I would literally have to go in and change the title to all 70 of my videos because that's what I plan on doing. Just because otherwise these, you know, the playlists and the things, all the work that we've done so far will be to no avail in a sense, because when the new title comes out, people aren't going to be looking up Project Z. They will for a little bit. They'll be looking up Project Z title or something like that, you know, but otherwise people are going to just be talking about the title, of actual title of the game. It would benefit if in the tags when Bandai Namco posted that they put Project Z. then that'll benefit the channel as well, because I am thinking ahead, and I am. I mean, it is. I'm trying to get somewhere on YouTube, and we're getting there, and I'm very thankful. But I do have to kind of think ahead to plan ahead and stuff. So maybe we'll get some information soon, y'all. Maybe not. I don't know. I know we'll eventually get it, but the wait is agonizing. By the way, like I said, if any of y'all are playing Super Dragon Ball Heroes, let me know down in the comment section down below. How are you liking it? And is it worth the buy? Till next time, y'all, thanks for watching. Peace.